Should you do the expedition? Yes, a million times yes. If you want to click off the video, that's fine. If you're wondering why is this unemployed loser telling me that I need to reset all of my progress in Arc Raiders, well, I will explain that in the rest of this video. If you've seen any other videos on expeditions so far, I imagine they haven't touched base on all the hard set facts that just came out or many of the other reasons I believe that you should do the expedition in Arc Raiders. What's going on, guys? Callan here, aka Tickle Me Pink, back with another Arc Raiders video. Today we're going to be touching base on why you should do the expedition in Arc Raiders, why resetting your character is not going to be as painful as you believe it is, how powerful those rewards really are, and much, much more. So let's get into it. This video is rated T for Tickle Me Pink. Alright, so today, new information dropped from Embark Studios where they stated to get the maximum reward from completing your expedition, you would need to have a total stash value of 5 million coins. So that includes 5 million of your coins in the top right, or if you liquidated every single item. If you want to see how much your stash is worth, simply select every single item in your stash, right click it, don't click sell, and it'll showcase that value to you. Now, that 5 million amount is going to get you the 5 bonus skill points and the maximum amount of increased stash space. If you don't have 5 million coins, do not stress. I'm going to release a video tomorrow and I'm going to farm out 5 million coins tomorrow very fast and show you exactly how I do it so that you can replicate that if you want to get all of these skill points. A lot of people are concerned about their blueprints. Guys, I already did a video showcasing how you can target farm every single blueprint that you want exceptionally fast, guys. So I wouldn't really stress about it. If you were doing it the old way of just like looting random drawers and hoping for the best, yeah, I would be annoyed about getting blueprints too. But between how I'm going to show you guys how to farm all this money insanely fast and how I've shown you guys how to target farm blueprints, these should not be concerns of yours. So let's address some other concerns you might have about resetting your character. So first things first, a lot of people, they just don't like the idea of everything that they've gathered being reset, especially if this is your first extraction shooter, right? Let's say Escape from Tarkov was the first extraction shooter, right? And it was a really like large project in scope. A lot of things they wanted to implement in this game hadn't been done before, and so you'd really have to like completely change the back end of the game to get these new systems in, and that would include force resetting the entire game and everyone's accounts, right? Because things just wouldn't mesh. What they found is that people actually started to really enjoy these wipes, and they would cause like boom and bust phases in their game, and it was great publicity, right? A lot of other companies have followed suit. Now in most of these other games there's going to be hard set wipe days, but that is not the case with Arc Raiders, as you know. Thanks to U4GM for sponsoring this video. If you're looking for any Arc Raider services, check out their link in the description down below. That includes things like pesky blueprints. They have over 20,000 good comments on Trustpilot. Make sure to use my discount code PINK for an extra 5% off. You might be thinking, this Tickle Me Pink guy, he fucking sucks. Probably buying a second Lamborghini with the sponsor money. You're wrong, motherfucker. I got you guys a 5090 Astral to give away. And guess what? If you don't win this one, I have about 5 others to give away as well. So all you gotta do if you wanna get entered to win this 5090 Astral is type Arc Raiders Expedition Explained in your comment down below and you will be entered. Thank you. Let's get back to the video. You might ask yourself, well, why am I going to choose to reset all of these items outside of those buffs? And what I have to tell you guys is that wipes are exceptionally fun, and you've probably played a wipe without even knowing it, right? Think back on days when you were still in school, maybe in World of Warcraft, a new expansion came out, Call of Duty, a new game came out, right? Sure, I mean, it's like new maps, new guns, but they're not, you know, reinventing the wheel with any Call of Duty, right? It's been the same thing for like 20 years, right? You're not sitting there being concerned about your levels or your prestige or the camouflages you have unlocked. Matter of fact, you're paying money to effectively be wiped. What you'll notice with all these things is people start to really enjoy farming these things out again. It sounds really painful right now, but being able to apply all of your gained knowledge and skill in farming out your stash again really fast, loading up, getting all your workbenches done super fast, and feeling that sense of like streamlined progression really gives people immense dopamine hits. And that's why these games like Path of Exile, Escape from Tarkov, Rust, for example, these wipe-based games do so exceptionally well. But that just kind of goes to show that people really enjoy the journey, not so much the destination. Maybe if you guys are at the point where you've done all your quests, you've done all your workbench, you've done the expedition, you have 200 weapons, they're all level 4, they're all pink, they have all the attachments. I'm right there with you as well. Or maybe you're not quite that far yet, but just having goals and being able to move towards them, even if that's simply just the workbenches or the like exhilaration of, you know, someone dropping a Tempest, getting your first Tempest again, right? And this just like re-ups the stakes on that. Beyond that, there's also like the fear of missing out, which I would say normally the fear of missing out is a bad thing. You don't really want to be involved in that so much. But as far as we understand right now, once the expedition is set, you guys are not going to be able to join back in. There's a good chance that a lot of your friends I know who may be taking a break from Arc Raiders now because they hit it exceptionally hard when it came out, they're going to come back and they're going to be farming everything out again, having a shitload of fun. And you might sit there and join in, but you're really going to be third wheeling. You're going to be missing out, and you're going to be getting hit immensely by that fear of missing out and not going through what your friends are going through. And there's like the old adage where friendship is really just like joint experiences multiplied by time, and you're really missing that joint experience. Another perk is you are going to get your perks reset. Many of you probably didn't follow my skill tree guide, and for that reason your skill tree got absolutely cooked. That is fine. A lot of YouTubers are making videos on skill trees and they hadn't have really many hours in the game at all, and also the tooltips were quite poor, so a lot of people ended up with a skill tree that wasn't great. Even if that's 5 points that you could allocate elsewhere, being able to do that again is going to be massive. Additionally, inevitably, a skill tree rework is going to be coming out, so 5 extra skill tree points right now might not seem very good when there's a lot of bugged perks or perks that just aren't worth getting whatsoever, right? But whenever that comes, you are going to be kicking yourself in the future for not having those additional points. Remember, these points, the stash base, everything like that, they are going to stack. So right now an expedition is happening every 8 weeks, and we are likely to assume that that is going to be the pace. You might want to sit at max level right now, but people keep doing these expeditions, having tons of fun. They're going to grow way more powerful than you in game, and that's probably going to be quite upsetting. Just knowing the fact that you're becoming weaker compared to your peers, even your friends, or people you're dying to. Imagine how annoying it's going to be if they rework the skill tree and someone kills you simply because they have more perk points, right? It's going to be fucking annoying. But this is just my take on why I think you guys should join on the expedition. I'll be doing a video on, like I said, on farming 5 million credits extremely fast, so I can put my money where my mouth is and then showcase it. It's very doable if you guys don't have those 5 million credits. And if you haven't even built out the expedition so far, I'll do a really quick video on that as well, likely tomorrow. So if you made it this far, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys all in the Discord. I'm always sitting in there in the open channels, just chatting, getting to know all you guys. So I look forward to talking to you there. And let me know in the comments down below. Did I sway your opinion? Were you already going to go on the expedition? Or maybe you weren't going to do it and now you are? Just let me know what you guys are going to do in the comments down below. I look forward to reading it. Later, guys.